Let's look at problem B. In problem B, they give us the first two terms. They tell us that a sub 1 equals 1 and a sub 2 equals 3. So they gave us a good start, the first term and the second term. Then they gave us a formula to find the rest after that. Let's see what the formula says. So let's look at this formula. It says that an n term, a sub n, is going to be the n minus 1 term. Well, the minus 1 term means it's just going to be the one that's right before it. We're subtracting one, the one that's in the place right before it. So this is the one that's right before it. And then it says to add a sub n minus 2. That's not the one right before it. It's the one that's actually 2 places before it. So this is 2 places before it. So what does this mean? This means that we can't even do any numbers until the third term. That's why they gave us the first two. So if I wanted to find the third term, what it means is for this first piece is it says use the n minus 1, use the first term before it, which is the a sub 2 term, which in this one is 3. Then it says add. Then it says add what term? The n minus 2 term, which is not the one right before it, which was the second term, but the one before that even, which was the first term. Well, if we add the first term, its value is 1. So we're adding the 3 and the 1, and that gets us 4. So that's what we're getting for our third term, is the number 4. So again, what does this formula tell us to do? If we want to find a value for a term, we need to take the one before it and the one before that and take the two and add them up. So let's move on. We got the third term now. Let's find the fourth term. So the fourth term would tell us to add the two before it. Add the third term and the second term. Well, the third term we just found was 4. The one before it was the second term. That was a 3. So we're supposed to add those two and we get the number 7. Now let's go on one more. Let's keep on using this pattern. So we're looking for a sub 5, which means, again, take the two prior to that, which starting with the first prior would be 4. The one before that even would be the third term. So take the fourth and the third term and add those two up. Well, the fourth term was 7. And the third term was 4, so taking those two and adding them up, we do get 11. Keep on going just to show that you can do this. The sixth term would be taking the one prior to it, the fourth term, and the fifth term, and adding those two up. Well, the fifth term was, we just found that was 11. The term before that was 7. Adding those two up gives us 18. So we can keep on doing this. Again, the recursive formula says to take the term right before the one you're trying to find and then add it to the one that was even before that, and that's how you'll get your new term. And keep on following that pattern. That's what the recursive formula has you do. Taking previous entries or terms and either adding them, subtracting them, doing something to them to find the next one you're looking for.